So for some reason in 2007, Blast Entertainment released... Well, I dropped it, so it's going to be a bad game. A video game based off of the Jetix series A.T.O.M on Machines, which was made by SIP Animation. Why this game exists, I have no clue. It's developed by Brain in a Jar, and it looks like a typical Blast title from the cover art. So, let's play this game. I've already played this before, and, well, you'll see what I think of it, but I'm using a different memory card. And as I said, this is the return of Harry and Harry plays, because James is not with me. He's not hosting this show for this season. He might return in the next season, but I highly doubt it. This is just me playing video games with no one else. So basically, you have a couple of different languages you could select. We have Danish, Finnish, Norwegian, Swedish, Dutch, Spanish, Italian, German, French, and English. Licensing by Hasbro. That's only for the Action Man bit, because A.T.O.M on Machines isn't really a Action Man game. Jetix Europe MV. Copyright Hasbro. Copyright Jetix Europe SIP Animation. Blast Entertainment. Ugh. That smiling thing. Brain in a Jar driving development. And then it has the intro to the first season. Well, the first signs of it being bad are the fact that it uses the Season 1 intro and not the Season 2 intro. And this game was released in 2007, so it was already late to market. And I don't think Jetix was airing A.T.O.M at the time in the main slot. It was airing at the morning, I think, from what I could tell by the schedules. Next thing, the loading times are ridiculously long, if you can see already. So here's the title screen, which has a car and a picture of Axel Manning. And the opening theme is the only music in this game whatsoever. It makes the game save. So you enter in your name. I'm gonna play as through many missions as I can, because why not? So there we go. The memory card loads up. So you get play game, player profile, which doesn't really do anything. The only feature is an autosave, and that's it. And there's no reason for it. And there's no reason for this bit to exist. And then there's an options menu which only has select controls. And that's it, nothing special. And a display which shows if you want to play it in 16:9 or in 4:3. So the game saves and then you play it. Here's the next thing which shows how outdated this game is. It focuses on Alexander Payne and not Janius Lee, who appears in the background here. So this is based off of Season 1 of A.T.O.M on Machines and not Season 2. Another reason why this game is outdated. So the text says, "Welcome to Landmark City. Payne and his criminals are up to no good as usual. It's up to you and the team to stop them." What? And then afterwards you begin Mission 1. There's, I think, 16 missions in this game, from what I can tell. And then after that you start driving. The controls in this game feel like a racing simulation. Those kind of controls are not meant for a game like this. And even if you do know how to control it, you'll still crash into the walls no matter what happens. So yeah, see, I'm trying hard and the car slips as well. It makes sort of sense because Brain in the Jar focused on these kind of racing games, but as I said before, this does not work for a game like this. Well, you could slow down, but it still doesn't help. And I think the sounds actually appeared in another Brain in a Jar title. But it's not gonna be the one that I'm gonna show in the next episode. I think it actually uses the same sounds as that game, actually. So yeah, and you play. Well, you don't even get to choose which character you play. You have to play as what the game wants you to play as. So I'm guessing I'm playing as Axel Manning. And so the game... Good driving, you really got the hang of that. Mission passed, you rock. Well, at least it's a lot shorter than that other game I've just talked about. Then the loading appears, which is still ridiculously long. Then you can continue, and then it says this time let's make it a little more interesting. The test robots are cruising around the center. Take them out. Disable the 5 robots. I actually tried to play this, and I failed at it miserably. I couldn't find the last robot anywhere. And with the controls being so bad, it just doesn't make sense. So in this one, I'm guessing I'm playing as, King. I don't know who that's in the vehicle, because I don't know what the model looks like. The controls, let's just say, they still handle like a racing game. They still are terrible, really terrible. And worst of all is, it wastes a lot of time. And even the radar doesn't help at all. So you go along, and because of and as I said, not only the controls are terrible, the level design's terrible as well, and the graphics suck as well. They just look ridiculously bland, and they don't look like what you'd see in the cartoon. So you're trying to shut down the robots. So what do? Like, bump into them? So you... Well, actually, you actually have to shoot them. And in fact, you wouldn't even get to know that until you, well, if you've seen what you've seen already. You've got to press the R2 button, I think it is. I can't really see because I've got the lights turned off, but you've got to try and you've got to try and find the robots. And yeah, that's it. Nothing special. So the robot's blown down, and I've only got half of my time left. Ugh. The sounds coming from those vehicles just getting on my nerves now. They just sound ridiculously awful. And then comes the next few robots, which you got to try and shoot. Well, at least you have unlimited ammo, but that's still not enough. So you make sure to hit the robot. And if you miss the robots, then you're pretty much best for. Like, just what the heck is happening here? That's what I meant by how broken these controls really are. You can barely complete the game with them. Right, what just happened here? I'm back down under again. Missed again. Gotta wait for the robots and then you shoot them and that's it. Nothing special at all. There you go. The mission's completed. Sharpshooting well down, mission passed, gear it up. Well, I'd gear it up if I was watching the show rather than this game. More long loading times and... Freeway. An important delivery has been made to our underground sector that some of Payne's gang are trying to steal the payment. That delivery must get through, protect the VIP. So, in this you got to try and avoid the enemy AI, from what I can tell. Seems like the frame rate has gotten a lot worse now. Stay close to the VIP. But what was the VIP? It didn't even tell you what the VIP actually was until you find out that that was that pickup truck. Well, at least you get to restart the mission. Unlimited continues. That's one good thing about that game. But that means you'll have to play it all over again, and with the terrible loading times it does not help. Let's see if I can try and complete this mission. I don't even know who's even controlling this vehicle, because I haven't seen the show in a long time, so I wouldn't know who. So you've got to make sure to stay well clear, make sure the VIP's okay. And then make sure that you don't go too fast. Wow. Awful, broken controls. So you just shoot, 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 nothing special, and then the VIP's dead if it hits you. Oh, you play as, yeah. So that means you fail the mission if you don't complete it. So, there you go, that's what this game has to offer. It's terrible, the controls just suck, and it's not fun at all. And yes, this game had a predecessor. It's called Captain Scarlet. Yep, they made a Captain Scarlet game, and it's just as bad as this one. If you want to see it, check out the next episode. See you later, and goodbye for now.